So yeah, I was just saying, like, I don't know if they do it now, but they would, like, on eBay, for example, right? They will write scripts, and I don't know, like, they'll have like look for certain games that come out at a certain time, like, and they'll like automatically buy it, or they have like a cap already, right?
Yeah.
So like sometimes it won't even, like, you won't even see it, like it'll be up for like, I don't know, fucking maybe a couple minutes, right? And if they'll have it where this game this price, and they'll buy it.
Yeah,
and it buys it right automatically. Like, what the fuck?
Like, if it's cheap, like, they'll have a set price. So it's like, if it goes up cheap, they'll buy it beforehand.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, come on, man. But like, I don't know if they do it anymore. I don't know. Maybe
they probably do. I mean, I don't see why they would stop.
eBay like doesn't give a fuck about like reselling. They don't give a fuck because they make the bank.
Why would they care? Realistically, why would they care?
Yeah, they make bank. Speaking of which, we went garage sale like hunting the other last week.
Yeah.
And oh dude, these dudes, man. So whatever, we're going. We didn't find anything. Whatever, right? You have to go to crack of dawn. You have to fucking, like, that's the only way you find. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anything. These fucking leechers are gonna get there before it even starts. So we're going, right, and then we're on Kijiji. We see this ad posted literally like 2 hours prior.
Right? This is like this is like 7:30 in the morning.
7:30 in the morning.
And
right?
like, oh, it says it starts at 8. We're like, all right, cool.
And we have to we drove 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
It took us 20 minutes to get there, so we get there like roughly we get there like 7:45. And we're like, all right, bomb. Like, we're thinking to ourselves, okay, we're there early.
Yeah.
You know, it starts at 8. We'll get there before it starts, and then because it said in the ad, I had video games, so let's see if we can get one. We get there, literally gone. Games are gone because I guess the person first off didn't open at 8. They opened like at 7:30. I don't know.
No.
They opened at whatever time it was, and then we asked, "Oh, the game's like, oh yeah, some guy already came and picked it up." I'm just like, dude, this app, the ad was up
for 2 hours,
for like 2 hours, and so like the person I had saw it like right then and there and was beat us to it, or I don't know. I have no clue.
And then it was like, come on, man.
It's so annoying.
Like, calm the fuck on. What is this? There's another. Excuse me. If you bring 3 carrots, I'll take you to a wonderful place. The fuck is?
I guess you had 3 carrots. I don't know.
I know. No, there's collectibles but I guess
you had 2 carrots up your ass.
Oh, this.
You can bowl?
Yeah, you can bowl. Hold on. See if I can. Hold on. I can.
It's the weight of the ball, dude.
Yeah, heavy ball.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I think you're supposed to do. Okay, I want to confirm.
Yeah, you have heavy balls.
Heavy balls, bro. Jesus. Edo Bowling Alley. Okay. You can change the weight, blah, 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 and its position, left, right. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna do right here.
Yeah, you gotta learn that bowling from Yakuza.
Yeah, man.
It's so easy to get strikes in that game.
It took me like 3 tries to be Majiba. Fucker.
So bad.
And give me that strike.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Yeah.
They should do all 9.
Fucking kidding me. Guess so. Let's see. Do it again. Yeah, so annoying. Anyways.
Wow.
Oh, fuck off. So.
Gotta get the spare.
Okay. And then, we went to a couple of game stores. It was a pretty like bummy day. We went to a couple of game stores.
Game store was pretty good.
Okay, like Chumley's was really good. So we went there. I didn't buy that much. I didn't feel like spending that much money. I only bought like 2 games. I
spent a lot. Let's just leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Anyways, so and then we get to this game store. We start talking it up with the owner. Whatever. So I'm talking with the owner, and then we were talking about it. Right? We didn't know about this, and it makes me so fucking rattled and why we didn't think of it either is that like these resellers, they would call like you'll see the ads.
Okay. For the sake of it, I'm not gonna say they're we can assume.
We
can assume that so they're resellers, but some could be actual collectors. Oh my god. Anyways, you're saying?
Okay, can I leave, man? I have to do all of it, man. No, I really don't want to do this. Yeah, no. So they would call the ad, and then basically like ask if they have games, and then pick it up literally the day before the garage sale. So when you get there, it's done. It's gone.
Yeah, like you would basically you have no chance from the get-go because people would call prior to.
And it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, oh my god.
Like, it's you thinking about it, it's smart, but it's also scummy. Like, in general, just like at least we find it somewhat scummy. Maybe
like
maybe because we're sore losers and like we wanted the fucking games cheap.
No, like it's scummy, but we gotta do it. That's the only way to do it.
At this point, we gotta do it.
We gotta do it. Like otherwise, like what else are we gonna do? Like, doing all these treks, waking up at 5 in the morning, and then having to beat by guys that just call. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like fuck off, man.
They call or they email and be like, oh, what do you have? And like, oh, if you have games, we'll buy it off you for. And they'll probably just like throw a price out, and then maybe the people I'm assuming will be somewhat desperate and be like, oh yeah, sure, and I'll take it for whatever amount.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Okay, I'm so scared if I quit, then.
I wonder how collecting was prior to like.
Fuck it.
No, don't quit.
Oh yes, okay.
I wonder how collecting was prior to like.
I know.
I want to say like the heavy like tech age like what we are now, but man, like, oh my god,
fuck. Whatever.
The like before, I guess in a sense, well, before we started collecting, like before all this exposure for certain games, because you would only know certain games were weren't obviously they weren't as expensive as they are now.
It was more of a. I'm assuming it was more of like an actual hunt. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, for sure.
Because now like before there weren't any fucking channels. Oh, hidden gem this, whatever, right? I don't make fun of hidden gems, but whatever the fuck. Let me use you for an example. So you'll go like, oh, I don't know what an NES game is. Then you discover it. And you're like, oh,
yeah, you're like, oh, this game
wow.
looks cool, whatever, and then you buy it, right? So like for example, like
there's still some of that nowadays. Obviously, no one's gonna cover everything,
like,
right?
There's always gonna be certain games that are, like you aren't too familiar with, or like well, like maybe are actually rare, you just don't know yet, whatever.
Yeah.
Like for example, like I bought like a couple years ago was Haunting Ground. I bought that. Like
that's because like everyone loves like horror games.
I just like horror games in general. I've always been a big horror fan, so I saw it. I'm like, oh, it looks cool. And at the time, I bought it for $40. And this is like the person you even said, oh, it's a good game. You know, it's uncommon. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, whatever. You know, it's just a plus. I'm like, I just kind of want the game because I've never played it. And then obviously I down the line and it ends up becoming a quite expensive game. I don't know what it runs for now. Maybe like somewhere between like 150 200. I mean, this is Canadian at least, right? So for Americans, obviously cheaper. But like that felt that like at least it feels like a little nice looking back at it now. You're like, oh man, I got this game for so cheap. But I'm thinking back. Imagine like games like way back then, where people like you would okay, think about it now. Pawn shops. At least where we live, pawn shops
short
are even aware of the prices.
Yeah, pawn shops even aware. But pawn shops usually
like back then, like, even when we first started, pawn shops weren't aware of prices at all. They would price it for whatever. They would price they priced basically every GBA game for like $10-15. They wouldn't care. They're like, oh, it's just a Game Boy Advance game. Now they actually look up the prices on eBay or whatever store and be like, oh no, this game's actually worth something. So like when you go to pawn shop, it's like you're only getting X amount of like a certain amount that's actually a deal, right? But I'm thinking back then, imagine like pawn shops and like thrift shops, like, because dude, even Valley Village now prices are things.
Dude, it was like there's always like every time like sometimes they go on like a VR or whatever, right? And they talk about like something's collecting in the 90s. People get it for like 50 cents. NES
That's what I'm
games,
saying.
Like nothing.
It's like it would have been nice to try that out, like knowing we know now. But at the same time, we would have known about these games had it not been.
I don't know.
Like,
we're also like young too. Like,
exactly. Like the guy at the store, right? He said he's like. He collected before us, right? So he had a huge advantage. Remember, he said some of the games he bought them for like $20, $15. Like EB Games when they were when getting rid of all their PS2 and GameCube, people would buy that stuff. Who just like collecting in general, right? And then they got lucky.
Now we're kind of like taking advantage of like things that would maybe be hard to come by, like on PS3.
Yeah. Now we gotta jump the trend and be like, all right, like we kind of know what could be potentially be rare. So now we gotta start buying them on the newer consoles. So then down the line, maybe those will become.
Yeah, exactly.
And realistically, I don't do it just. Well, I genuinely like collecting, but sometimes the only reason I go out of my way to buy certain games on PS4 now is because I don't want to have to deal with buying it at such an absurd price down the line.
If it's something I want to play later, right? Then
yeah.
Just, like it's ridiculous.
So now it's like anytime I see an RPG title, I'm like, I gotta think, I'm like, would this be somewhat rare or a horror title? Oh, do I gotta jump the gun on this?
People use rare so fucking loosely, man.
No, for sure.
It's so fucking annoying. It's just like it could be uncommon or just like a popular game.
Oh, this game is uncommon, for example. It's not rare.
It's not rare. It's uncommon. I never really see it, but it's not like, and it's never a game like this is never gonna go up in price. It's not like, okay, it's uncommon, sure, but it's like it's a whatever game. Like I like it because like I played it as a kid.
Yeah.
But like no one's gonna give a shit about this fucking game.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like it's still fun.
Yeah. And it's just like there's a lot of like stuff and stuff like that, like stuff and stuff. Don't speak. Oh no 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 no! Please! Oh my god! Don't tell me there's like something I can even go. Nope, never mind. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh wow.
Just straight up.
Straight
Alright.
up.
Oh yeah, just hold that for the next time. Oh,
What?
what? Okay.